You know, the sad thing is you gotta pay for this. But what I'm doing, whoa, about fell in my little pond. All right, I got this ivy. It'll cover all this. So, but it's bringing, last year, you know, I had some basil there, which I ain't taking that down. It ain't time yet, but I have some dill and just some garden sage, some lavender around front. I've got this and the sage, the dill I put right over here, the basil I put right over here. I'll have some chamomile. Those are Chinese evergreens that I yanked out of the park. One of them looks like it's dying, but at least it flowered. I'll show you. See that? Boy, when that flowered, you have no idea how beautiful that was. But I want to teach you something. Okay, that's a cypress bush. Okay, cypress is going to be ruled by the orb of Saturn. That's why you have Cypress Hill, the rap group, because Hill represents Capitol Hill, or Rome, the 7 hills. If you're old enough, you used to go to the department store called Hellz. But that represents Saturn in a good way. And when you don't know that, they take that. That's going to be white magic. Black magic is transferring the name Cypress that has to do with Saturn into a material name, into a band, a brand, a logo, which is slavery. And then ivy is ruled by Saturn too. Now, what's one of the damn villains in Batman? Ivy. Poison ivy. Any kind of ivy is ruled by Saturn. Basil is ruled by Mars. This is going to be Mars right here. They're going to be more, not a lot of them are mercurial, which would be Mercury. A lot of them is going to be more Venus, Jupiter, and the sun. And they have different elements, just like you. This is a species of a spirit. That's what you would think. Darwin says origin of species, which is a lie. That's materialism. That's Ahrimanic. These are not species. This is a group soul conscience. Okay, so this basil is going to be a group soul conscience of Mars. You understand? So when you learn the different herbs and the fruits even too, beets have to do with Saturn. Yeah. So when you consume what's from the ground that's electric, then you charge the anatomy. And when you don't do that, you discharge the anatomy. So the anatomy is either going to become at ease or at dis-ease. It's that easy. And then you tie in the black magic, you know, with the cypress hill, the poison ivy, these or the ivy, all these little villains that they use, you know. But I'm gonna walk over here to this peach tree. I got my peach tree coming. Look at that. And see, when you can pay attention to spring and how all this comes out, this is the magnetic field. I'm literally touching those lights up there, those orbs. And nobody gives a shit because they're just AI. I cut it too late 2 years ago, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I got them red magnetic bricks around it. Said it's charging them a little more. But I can tell you this. I'll have more bees back in here in a couple months because of the basil. And man, they'll be drunk as shit. I ain't lying, hanging off of them leaves. But it's going to look cool. I throw some brush in there for my little ducks to get up under. Put some stumps in there. I mean, I got to tighten all this up. And there's my little rocks I jump on for cardio. And there's my compost back there. I live right in the middle of the city. City Hall's literally just 200 yards that way. But when you're a fuck up alcoholic, you got ducks and you're not supposed to, it's like, well, the dogs make more racket than them. But as long as he's being cool and not raising hell, everything all good. I love you.